Hey, you gotta be mindful, man. We gotta be mindful. Sometimes we're gonna be with some people and they're gonna leave us. And when they try to come back to us, they're gonna try to convince you how much they have changed. They're gonna convince you of how much they are doing better. They're gonna try to convince you that they're not the same person that they were. And especially when they see that you improved, especially when they see that you wasn't broken, especially when they see that you are still good, when you are still doing good, you're still doing better, they're going to come back and tell you all these things and convince you that, they're going to convince you, man. Listen, I'm telling you right now, be mindful. A lot of people haven't changed. It's only been a couple months. They haven't changed. People change don't take a couple months. Remember, there's a difference between change and modified behavior. A lot of you all are falling for these people when they come back because you're still lonely and you're still in the same place where they left you. You're still lonely and they know how to get your attention. They know how to manipulate you. They know what you want to hear. They know what you want to feel. They know how you like to be touched. And they're going to come back and do the same crap, but they're going to speak differently. You have to understand sometimes change takes a long time, a long process. They're gonna even try to convince you that they have been through therapy, they have been through this, they have been through that, and they know what their faults are. They're gonna tell you that they know what their mistakes were and they'll never do it again. If you don't realize that change is a process. But you know what's very quickly? You know what happens very quickly? When they change their behaviors. Just when you are there, you are in front of their face. When they're in front of your face, they change their behaviors quick. They put on a show, they put on a front. But behind you, the areas in their life is still the same. The things that they are doing is still the same, but they just don't do it around you. Understand, man, people don't change in a couple weeks. As a matter of fact, the reason why you keep taking them back so quickly is because you really feel that they might move on to somebody else if you don't scoop them back up. You feel like if you don't take them, they might be a good catch and somebody might benefit from your loss. Somebody might get him or get her and, find them a good person. You might think that they might move on without you, so you take them back just in case. And so you are quick to take them back, but you know deep in your heart ain't nothing changed. You know deep in your heart that them people are still the same. You know deep in your heart, I'm telling you, change takes a long process. Change is, you got to see what you are doing. You got to see what you affected, how you affected it. Some of you just want to hear, I'm sorry, and hear some sweet words, and bam, you're back with them again. You have to understand, man, some people ain't changing anytime soon. As a matter of fact, you have to be okay with people changing when you are gone. Some folks ain't going to change when you are there. Some folks ain't going to change when you are in their life. And some folks ain't going to change because of you. Seriously. You have to understand that sometimes change happens only when you, the enabler, remove yourself. Then they can realize sometimes the biggest lesson for them is losing you. The biggest lesson sometimes has to be losing you, your absence. That means you're not going back. Because when you go back, they might just change back to that person because they might forget. They might get used to you again and do the same crap. So sometimes a person might change when they lose you forever. This is why sometimes you gotta stay gone. Let the other person benefit from them. Let the other person benefit from their goodness. Let the other person benefit from the lesson that you gave them. Sometimes that's all you can do. And it's hard. It sucks that somebody gotta benefit from what you have had to teach someone or show them. But only then, the next person, they might recognize the value of someone else. You are doing God's work. Sometimes your boundaries is doing God's work. It might just teach somebody how to behave themselves. But just know, these people coming back, they're coming back quick because they see you move on. They see you doing better. They see you feeling better. They're ready to get another part of you. Because I'm telling you what they do. They love your energy, so they're going to drain it. They love it so much and bam, they drain it completely. And when you are drained, they don't want you no more because you're boring, you are dull. Seriously. They love it, they're going to drain it. You're going boring and dull, they're gone. You have nothing else that they want. And then, when you find your healing, and you find your space, you find your happiness, you come back to yourself, they come back too. Because now you're full of life again. They love your energy again. Understand it's a game. You look shiny now. When you are healed, you look shiny. You are a shiny object. Understand that they see that better version. Don't make the same mistake twice. Don't forget that.